Hi, welcome to the NAB Show New York studio here in New York City. My name is Claire Plaisted, and I'm joined today by Brandon Baker, Strategic Account Manager from Sencore. Hi, Brandon. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Thank you very much.
Thanks so much for coming into the studio.
Thanks for having me.
First of all, can you tell me a little bit about Sencore, please?
So Sencore has been in business for over 70 years, actually just celebrated our 70th anniversary. And we focus primarily on the manufacturing of products that enable the transmission and the monitoring of video for the broadcast market.
Okay.
And so a really strong background in engineering and support that has led to the development of products that quite frankly can handle really anything that a broadcaster can throw at it.
Okay.
And more recently, we've gotten heavily into this new world of moving content across the open internet and the protocols that have come with that. So ZXI, SRT, RIST, adding that to whether that's the output of an encoder, the input of a decoder, and bringing that into our universe and making that work with all the existing standards for our customers.
Great. How is you different from some of your competitors in the space?
I think what we do really, really well is the ability to create very unique products specifically for customer projects. And so there's been, many projects in which it was it had some unique engineering requirements, and they worked with our engineers, and we were able to come up with a proof of concept and launch that, and then it was a successful deployment. And so I think it's our ability to be agile. We don't just make boxes that sit on the shelf that you buy off the shelf. It's we're very, very dynamic in how we can change our engineering approach based on the project.
Okay. What are you showing here at NAB Show New York?
A couple of things. So again, recent product launches with our DMG 7000, updates to our MRD 7000, our DMG 4000. These are all devices that either encode, decode, or kind of a head-in in a box that is kind of the do-it-all device that can take in any number of codecs inputs, whether that's SDI, IP, 2110 input or output. And really our goal is to turn around anything that a broadcaster needs to, whether they're moving content around the country or the world, or they need to compress or uncompress. We feel pretty confident that we have a device that will do that for them. So
what can we expect from your company in the next 12 months?
Well, we're very excited. Actually, the official launch was at IBC last month, but we have our own orchestration system that we're calling Sencore Centra. So oftentimes a customer will have several of our devices, whether that's dozens or sometimes hundreds of our devices all over their network, whether it's encoding over here and or decoding over here or some type of gateway in the middle. And that's great. But what that has led to is you've got all these devices that you have to log in to each independent device when you want to make changes, push software upgrades, et cetera. And so what Centra does is it brings all of that information into a single pane of glass, a control system where you can introduce new software or hardware devices into that control system. It recognizes it. You can route streams from one device to another. There's a high level of analytics available. ETR 101, 290, 1 and 2 are going to be available on those streams. That's today. In the future, hopefully when we're sitting here next year, we're talking about how we've added the ability for those devices to call home, to register on that platform. And then what I think is going to be really critical and really successful is the ability to push out one software update to all devices on the network rather than a separate login per device. And so I think broadcast engineers are going to love the ability to view all of their devices on a single screen and manage the health of that network.
Great. Well, thank you so much for coming in the studio today and telling me all about it.
Thank you.